Hello, can you guys hear me? Anybody out there? Can you guys hear me? Do you hear me? I'm talking, I'm live, but okay, perfect. Thank you. I wasn't sure if anybody could hear me out there. Hey guys, how's it going? Whew. Deep breath, right? And just go with it. Whew. No, I'm not. I'm not. Something's wrong with my microphone, I think. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing, one, two, three. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Kimmy scared me. So thanks, ladies, for coming in. I think you guys are the only two here, but that's okay. I got to start somewhere, right? So anybody that watches this on replay or comes in later, welcome to my chat, on my channel, my live. Blah. I'm Kel, and not a lot to know about me. Live on the West Coast. I own a dog and a spider. Yep, I own a spider, a tarantula. Her name is Luna, and she's very, very cute. Um, I'm excited about this channel. I'm nervous and I'm going to stumble. I'm not perfect. I never said I was perfect. So I'm going to stumble. I'm going to stutter. But that's okay, right? I hope. um, oh my goodness. I'm so nervous. Does this nervousness finally go away after a couple lives? Whew. But anyway, welcome to my channel. And tonight I just wanted to go live for a little bit and talk about why I wanted to start a YouTube channel, why I wanted to become a creator. My focus and my vision for this channel is I want to cover cold case files. And I want to cover old cold case files. I want to cover people, victims that their name may have never got put on the national news. They don't have YouTubers that are streaming about them. And to me, that makes me sad. That touches a place in my heart that some people get the recognition and some people don't. And in my belief, everybody should get that recognition. There's nothing wrong with the ones that are getting the recognition. Get that out there. Get those crimes solved. Find those people. But I think it should be 100% on the board for everybody, not just certain people. I'm not going to cover current crimes. I'm not going to cover a lot of people that we're seeing being covered right now. They're being covered enough. They don't need me to cover them. The victims that have names or files are sitting in file cabinets for 20, 30 years, those are the ones that need me. And I hope that I can do them justice by sharing their stories. My goal is when I present them to you, I'm going to introduce you to them as the person they were. I'm going to tell you about their lives, their childhood, their goals, their ambitions, their families. I want you to be able to see them in your eyes as I'm talking about them. See them as the people that they were, not just a victim. They're not just a victim. They were a person. They were somebody that people loved and cared about. And then once the short story is shared, then I'll go in to their crime story and what happened to them. I've been doing research. There is some cold case files that bodies were found. There's other cold case files where they just disappeared. They're gone. Nobody knows. Nobody knows where they are. And I want to get their names out there. I would love to just have somebody in my chat that maybe it triggers something and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I remember." I mean, to me, to have information and to close a cold case file would be amazing. Yeah, I'm a creator. YouTube creators don't solve crimes, and I know that. I That's for the law to do. They have a job to do. I'm not going to interfere with that. My goal is getting their names out to you guys because you know what? I could do a live about a cold case file and have 5 people in my chat. And an hour later, when I shut that live down, that's 5 more people that knew about this victim than an hour ago. That's important. Um, I'm stumbling. I'm sorry. I want my channel. Hi, Outcast. I want my channel to be a safe zone. I want drama left at the door when you come into my lives. No drama. I don't care who comes in to my lives. The more people, the better, because I'm getting more people are hearing about my stories. I don't care what side you're on. I don't care what part of YouTube you come from. Come on in, hear the stories, find out about these people. I'm not going to be one of those channels that just bans everybody because if I'm banning people, that's less people that are going to come in and hear the stories. Or they're going to spread the word of what I'm doing and tell other people to come watch me. So I don't want that. I don't want people banned. All I ask is, hi, Debbie J. All I ask is that people keep it respectful. I've talked to my mods and they do know, well, they haven't been modded yet, but they know who they are. And there is certain criteria that will not be tolerated and it will be a ban on site. I will not tolerate any victim shaming. If somebody is to come in my channel and start victim shaming the victim or the family of these files, you're done. Because I followed a lot of cold case creators. They're huge. They're huge, huge. I could only dream to be half as huge as they are. But they talk about how families, because you know, the families are on YouTube. They're regular people like we are. They come onto YouTube, they search for their loved ones' names, and they see, oh, there's a video, somebody's spreading the word. And they'll come and, you know, they don't talk a lot, but they'll come and sit in the bushes and listen to their family stories. And if I was to have ever a family member, loved one, family friend sitting in the bushes, and I have somebody in my chat that's talking bad about that person, I'm gonna feel like I failed I'm gonna cry. I cry really easy too. But I'm gonna feel like I failed that victim. I failed their family. I didn't do what I wanted to do. So victim shaming of any kind, any victim shaming of any kind, I'm trying to read chat and talk. I guess I don't read chat. That's an automatic ban. No slurs of any kind, racial, sexual preference, anything, nothing like that. Ban. Bullying, you know, if we have somebody come in that's bullying, you know, we can kind of watch them. And everybody's going to get a verbal warning. Nobody's going to get timed out automatically. There'll be a verbal warning. You'll be asked nicely to please stop. If not, then you're going to get timed out. Um, but I know there's trolls. You guys have all seen me around the streets, being on panels and being in other creators' chats and stuff. I've seen the trolls. The trolls don't bother me. I just don't want threats. I don't want, and I know that if my goal is to get anybody and everybody in here like I want, there's gonna be people that don't like each other. That's okay. We don't have to like each other, but we don't have to create drama in this channel. This channel's not my vision. My channel, that channel, that's not what I want. I want this channel to be respectful. I want it to be a safe place for everybody that comes in. Everybody can come in, sit down, grab a snack, grab your drink of your choice, and learn something. Learn about these people. That's the vision of my channel, and that's what I'm aiming for. And I hope I can do it justice. I hope I can help these victims. And just that I'm researching one, and her story I can't find a whole lot of information on her, but that's okay. She's still a victim. She's still a person. So if the live that I do on her only takes 30 minutes to 45 minutes, that's okay. I got her name out. I got her story out. And that's what's important. Other cold case files, maybe 2, 3 parters. And that's okay too. And I'm open to if anybody is a loved one friend of a cold case file, or you know somebody that has a loved one in a cold case files, email me. If you want to come up on panel and talk about it, email me. I did put my email onto my channel so you guys can email me. You'll be the next one that I talk about when we go live. Like, you'll be preference. I'll get you up there. You can tell your story. So, if that's anybody knows anybody and that's something that somebody wants to do, please do. Please, because that's what I want this channel to be for. Deep breath, Kelly, and exhale. And I want to do some, cold case files that were finally solved, because I feel like, we could use some of those kind of endings too. It's kind of enlightening to see that exactly, Debbie, the person isn't forgotten. But it's kind of nice to do some, cases where the person was finally caught. The victim's story can come to an end. The family, friends have peace of knowing that justice was served. And like I said, I won't be covering like any current stuff that's being covered on YouTube right now. Now, if there was something that would happen like a couple months ago, um, the young kids couple that she was pregnant that was killed in Texas, if something like that was to come on, if that's something that you guys would be interested, I would go on live and do like the news coverage and stuff. It'd be a one time. Like, I'm not gonna keep talking about it. I'll do like show press conferences with the police and the family, just to get the word out there about it. But that'll be all that there is until there's another update on those victims. Am I doing okay? Oh, what else do I want to say? Um, and if you guys have any cases that you want covered, maybe you've seen this case, it's something that's happening in your town, your state, and you are interested in, let me know. I'll research it and I'll cover it for you guys. I was researching, there is over 200,000 cold case files that have not been solved. That's that's sad. That's sad. And I don't know, and I was going to look it up and then I totally forgot. I don't know how many the victims were found and how many of the victims weren't found. I don't have that information. I will try to make a note and get that information for my next live, just to let you know. But those numbers are staggering. There's that many cases out there that haven't been solved. So, I keep looking at chat and then I forget what I'm saying. um, and like I said, and I'll take. I'm a newbie. This is my first live ever on anything. So I am open to ideas, suggestions, telling me that I did some, this I should have done instead of that. Bring it on, because I want to learn. I want to learn how to do this. And I want to take this channel so far that it's just people are telling their friends about the channel. People, I have creators that I follow that when I get that notification that they're live, I'm like, yes. I eventually one day want to be that creator. When I hit the live button, I have people going, yes, she's going live. Okay, guys, I don't know what else to say. Any questions, suggestions? I had this whole thing in my head. And Kimmy and Bella will tell you, I'm a Virgo, so I like everything just in a particular order and it has to be done a certain way. So in my mind, when I decided to start doing stuff in this channel, I was going to do a video. And I wrote out this whole long script of what to say. And I pressed video to do it, and it was awful. It was completely awful. So then Kimmy jumped on a call with me and said, "Read it to me." And she's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can tell you're reading. You don't sound like you. You sound monotone. You can do this." And so yesterday, I'm going to Burger King to get myself a burger, and it just hits me in the head like, why am I doing a video that's making me nervous when I've been on panels? I know how to speak to y'all. I'm comfortable chatting with you guys. Why not just do a live? And here I am. Kimmy, take and send me that information, and I'll definitely do research on that after I do the research on the one that I'm going to present first. And I will tell you guys the research that I'm doing online right now, the websites that I'm getting this information from, I have permission to use these stories. I have permission to use these pictures. I'm not going to be going on to other creators' channels and taking stuff unless I have permission. Nobody, I don't want anybody being like, oh, she's doing this without, no, I have all that covered. There's a couple really good ones that Breathe Kelly sites that I've found that give you permission. They say in their, you do their facts about the page. I've gone in and they're like, yes, definitely get this information out. All we ask is that you give us credit. And I have no problem giving credit. They deserve the credit. There's one site that I'm using that is like a nonprofit. They take donations. So when I do use their page, I may ask my mods to drop the link for donations. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. I won't see those donations. I'm not monetized. I'm not getting none of that money. When you hit that link to go donate, I don't even know how much you donated. That's between you and them. But I do want to, get the word out about them. And if people do want to, donate, then that would be amazing. That would help them. Did I miss something? Kimmy, your comment. I know I will help her. Hugs. Kelly's very ready. It's going to take time to get used to this. It's weird not having people on panel with me either. I'm used to Kimmy and Bella being up here, and that's debunking paranormal. So, anyways, I'm good at talking. I can ramble. I can ramble on and on, but then I just read chat and boop, blonde moment. Everything is out the window. So, how are you guys? How are you guys doing? I thank you all for subbing up to me. Thank you, Kimmy and Bella and Top Hats. I don't think you're in here, but if you watch this, thank you to the three of you for getting my link out there. They're getting me to the subs that I have now. I had yesterday when I posted my community post, I had 6 subscribers. Before I hit live, I have 21 subscribers. That's amazing to me. It made me want to cry. It made me want to cry. And I don't know how to share the link yet, Bella. I'll have to learn that. I don't even know how to mod y'all. Stuff I got to learn. I just went into this blind. Hit that live planet, hit it, and here I am. Kind of how I do things in my life. I don't think I just go. Can get me in trouble sometimes. But anyways, yeah. So what now? No crying. Some of these stories, I might cry. Honestly, like some of these stories are heartbreaking. And I am that person that I could be telling a story and I'll be sobbing. And then if I got people in my chat that cry because other people cry, then we're going to having to hand out tissue around here. But that's okay. That's okay. It's okay to cry. Exactly, Debbie. We can cry together. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Bella. Without you and Kimmy talking me into going on a panel with you, and I didn't want to. You both know that. I didn't want to go on panel. I was like, I ain't going on panel. That's scary. But without the two of you talking me in to going on to Kimmy's panel, I wouldn't be doing this right now. I would be watching some other creator right now. I wouldn't be doing this live and rambling on about nothing. So I thank you two ladies so much for getting me out of my comfort zone. I've wanted to be a creator for a long time. Um, I modded on Facebook, a little bit about me. I've modded on Facebook and I've modded on Twitch for gaming streamers. But gaming streamers are a little bit different than the content creators over here. It's just kind of a whole different world. But there's drama with the gamers too. Let me tell you, there can be drama with the gamers. So I've one of my favorite streamers that I mod for. He's a gamer, and I wanted to get a computer and I wanted to game. It was during COVID. I had quit my job because I live with my parents and I didn't want to get them sick. And so I thought that would be so much fun. Yes, I saw that. I saw it. We'll do it next time. I got to put my big girl pants on and do this one by myself so that I can say I came up here and I did it by myself. But I wanted to be a gaming streamer. And I would see people go on these lives and they would do this and that. And I'm like, how are they doing all this? So I kind of put it to the side. Um, and then a certain case came out on Facebook that everybody was talking about. And they were pushing everybody over to YouTube to follow a certain creator that was talking about this case. And I'm like, this sounds interesting. I'm a true crime junkie. So I hopped on over here and started watching this creator and learning about this story. And then I kind of started exploring the streets a little bit. And I found other creators. I mean, I didn't know all this stuff was on YouTube before I started following that first person. I don't know what I thought. I thought YouTube was like videos on how to do stuff. That's honestly what I thought it was. But boy, was I wrong. And I just started watching these creators and the true crime, and especially some of the cold case ones that I watch. And I just there's something about cold case files that touches my heart. I don't know what it is. I don't have any involvement in any cold case files or anything. There's just something about people being forgotten, I think is what it is. Just people being forgotten. And that hurts my heart. That something so terrible happens to people and they're forgotten. It doesn't seem fair. I wouldn't want any of us or my family or friends something to happen to us and just be put in a file that gathers dust. And I mean, I was looking, there was a cold case, one of the oldest cold case files was back from like the 1800s, and it's still opened. Like, I don't think they're going to solve it now, but it might be something that we can discuss on one of the lives. But it was just crazy that it goes back that far. Top Hats, hi. Thank you for dropping in. That means a lot. I gave you a shout out a little bit ago. I don't know if you were in here yet, but I wanted to thank you. I thanked you, Kimmy and Bella, for getting my name out there yesterday and having people come follow me. I went from 6 subs to when I started this live, I'm at 21 subs. So thank you. I appreciate that so much. That means the world to me. The world. And again, I've read chat and forgot what I was talking about. I promise all my lives won't be like this, guys. I promise we'll be a little bit more scripted. But that's why I wanted to do this live first. So I could get the jitters out, get the nervousness out, see what it feels like to be doing a live so that my next live that I do on a victim can be in all seriousness. I can focus on that. And I'm not sure when that live will be yet. I have a lot of research still to do. And for the next 4 days, I have grandma duties. And you can't really live stream with a 2-year-old running around. So, but it will probably be sometime. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. So I got to get the research done and then get it up and going. So thank you. Thank you, Kimmy. I appreciate all the support. I'm so nervous. Were you guys all nervous when the creators out there, were you all nervous when you did your first live? How did you stumble like this? Give give me give me hints and suggestions on how not to sound like a fool. My dog's looking at me like, "Why are you just sitting there talking? Who are you talking to?" Spider's in the other room, so she's not watching me. Thank you guys. That makes me feel better because yeah, this is nerve-wracking, and I know all of you guys. I've seen you all on in different chats and stuff, and that makes me feel really comfortable too, and I'd appreciate that there are people that I have seen on the streets that actually came in here to support me. That means a lot, and it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable that there is people in here that I have a little female dachshund. Her name is Floey. So, yes, she's my little baby girl. Did you guys have dogs? I know Kimmy has a dog, and I know Bella has dogs. But do the rest of you guys have dogs? If so, what you got? Does anybody else have a spider? Or am I the only one with a spider? Oh, Pomeranians are so cute. When my daughter was in high school, she had a part Pomeranian, part Chihuahua. But it was fuzzy like the Chihuahua, like the Pomeranian, but it had like the little Chihuahua head. She was cute. I have a spider. That's what I said. I have a spider. That's why I asked if anybody else had a spider. I'm the only one. She is a little pink toed tarantula. She's about probably 6 to 7 months old. She's not a cuddly pet. She's not a pet to hold. She sits in her little enclosement. I watch her. She watches me. I feed her crickets, and we're both happy. She's probably the size. Mm, gosh, she's probably the size of you have a drinking glass, a standard, how many ounces drinking glasses, the round part on the bottom. She's probably her body's probably about that big right now. And she's fuzzy. She's really fuzzy. Her toes are pink. She has little pink toes, and it is adorable. And her little mouth is pink too. Yeah, she has a little pink mouth. But yes, she has little pink toes. And one thing about pink toed tarantulas, they are um they like to go up high. So she lives mostly on the walls of her enclosure. She doesn't really go onto the ground. And there's other tarantulas that burrow. But yes, she's one that whenever I go to see her, she's always on the wall of her enclosure hanging out. Top hats, that's a baby. She's gonna get so much bigger. She's gonna get so much bigger. And I was explaining to Kemi because Kemi was asking me, like, has she gotten bigger since you got her? And they molt and they shed their little exoskeleton or whatever it's called. And when they shed that and come out, then they're bigger. Like one day she could be where she is now, and tomorrow if she molted, I could look at her and she'd be bigger. So that's kind of exciting to see how much bigger she'll be each time. Yes, I have a little enclosure that she's in right now. It's kind of small, so I figured I'd be good enough until she has her first molt. I mean, she's got lots of room on the walls for her. It's got like a little dirt floor, and then she's got an artificial plant that's stuck on the side. She's got a little coconut house that she can go into if she'd ever want to, but she never does. And then there's a little log that she can sit on. Yes, yes, they do. They throw their hair. They don't shoot it, top hats. They throw their hair. And that is a mechanism to defend themselves if a predator approaches. And for like us, like if I was to, try to get her out and had her in my hand and she was to throw hair at me, and it was to get into like my nose and my mouth, it would be irritating. If it was to get into my eyes, it would be like having something like sandpaper in your eyes. It doesn't really harm people, but it's irritating. But yeah, I adore her. And her name is Luna. And she came to the store where I got her on the last full moon. So I thought it was appropriate that I would name her Luna. And I'm, one a small town girl that loves my crystals. I love the moon, all of that kind of stuff. So I thought it was appropriate to have a tarantula named Luna. If you see the pink toes pulling her hair up, she doesn't pull it. She throws it, kind of like a porcupine. A porcupine shoots its quills. That's how they do it. She doesn't pull it. She shoots it. She wasn't that much. I think she was $35. So yeah, she wasn't very much at all. Oh, okay, Kimmy. That would be kind of funny to have her little legs, all those little legs throwing hair out. But no, like a little porcupine, she just shoots it out. And I didn't know that. Like, I'd done research when I got her, but I was in such a hurry to get her that I didn't do all my research. Bad spider mommy. But when I first got her, I wasn't sure if my house was warm enough for her. So I would move her to the bathroom every night and close the door so that she would. I think so. I think he did name his child Moonchild. But I'd move her to the bathroom and close the door every night so she'd stay warm. Well, one day I was looking at her and her back was bald. And I was like, oh my God, my spider's dying. What's wrong with her? And I like looked online, and it talked about molting, but usually they start the molting on their belly. And so I messaged one of my friends and I'm like, help. She's lost hair on her back. What I do wrong? Is she dying? We don't have vets that I can take a tarantula to. And he laughed at me and said, no, that's just, if she got spooked, that's probably what she did. And so I no longer move her enclosure. She stays right where she is, and the temperature is fine, and the humidity is fine, and she's good. I mean, they do have exotic vets. I mean, my small town, they probably don't have a vet that could treat a spider, but I'm sure there's some out there. If there's not, there should be. Sorry. Hairdressers for spiders. She's just fuzzy. She's just a little fuzzy wuzzy girl. She got little fuzzy all over her little legs and all over. But yes, she is adorable. And they changed some of the pink toad can be very pretty colors. So I'm excited for her to molt and to see if maybe she's going to have. I've seen some that are like a turquoise. And so I'm excited to see if she changes colors. That would be cool if she was be cool if she was pink all over, but I don't think that'll happen. And there is some tarantulas out there that I don't remember the name of them, but they're like expensive tarantulas, and they're like bright, like purples and greens, and that is hilarious. And that reminds me of a story, Kimmy. I was at my cousin's house having dinner last week, and we'd had a couple beers and stuff. I don't even know what brought the subject up, but I was like, "Do you know what a merkin is?" And she's like, "A what?" I'm like, "Do you know what a merkin is?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "It's a wig for your, you know what?" And she's like, "No, there's no such thing." So I pulled up my Amazon and I'm like, "Look." And she's like, "Why? Why?" And then she's like, "And why are you looking them up?" I'm like, "Because I heard of them and somebody said that they sold them on Amazon. So I had to go look." They do sell them. They do. And it's funny because some of them say that they can be a wig for down there, or they can be used for as a man's beard. Go figure. I I don't know. Yeah. Amazon's gonna have a lot of merkin searches tonight. Sorry to be coughing in everybody's ear. Wow, we've been on for 34 minutes. You're gonna pass on that Top Hats. I'm a learning channel. I want people to learn. So look what you all learned tonight. You learned a couple things. I'm doing my job. I fulfilled the goal of my first live to teach people. What would one? It's called a merkin. I think it's MER. I don't know how it's spelled, but yeah, it's called a merkin. I think I spelled it wrong the first time and it didn't pull anything up, so I had to go to Google. You can start typing a word into Google and it'll show you words. I think that's how I figured out the spelling. I just don't really understand. I mean, there's people that pay money to do some waxing, some shaving, to not have that. Who invented them? Who invented them? That's what I want to know. Who was that person out there that one day said, "Oh my gosh, I have the greatest idea. I'm going to make millions off this. I'm going to make wigs for places besides your head." Kimmy. Tonight I will allow that, but any other night we don't talk about anybody, okay? But yes, that is funny. That's gross. Ew. I don't think the ones on Amazon come with crabs. I might be wrong though. I mean, they sell everything. I'm sure you could find somebody out there selling that. You're fine, Kimmy. It's we're all friends in here tonight, it's a joking night, so it's all good. It's all good. It's just when the heavy stuff hits, then and I know you guys all will be. I know if you guys are respectful. I have no worries about it. I just don't want somebody to be sitting in the bushes seeing it and being like, "Oh, well, that very first live," or somebody that watches on replay. She was talking, so I guess this channel we can do that. And I don't want to do that. They presented a pretty decent. I think people will buy anything. Anything. I mean, I was looking on Temu the other night. They sell plastic poop. Anybody in the market for plastic poop? It's out there. Oh, Kimmy. Oh my. I don't even want to know the scent, girl. No, that was nasty. That's nasty. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. But I feel like I'm in the need to buy some plastic poop. I mean, I guess it's a joke, but I don't know. There's a market for everything. You guys could make up anything and think that it would never sell. I am Top Hats. I am. Basically, the only thing that I order on there, and when I pay through PayPal, so they don't get any of my information. My order goes through PayPal, and PayPal pays them. So, but basically, I love diamond art painting. Does anybody else out there do diamond art painting? I'm hooked. Right now, I'm making Kimmy a very pretty painting. But that's where I get a lot of my diamond art. That's basically about the only thing I buy on there because I can get it for really cheap, and it's they're nice paintings. Right, I know you do them, Bella. That's right. But yes, they don't have my credit card information or anything. They all goes through PayPal. My daughter taught me that. My daughter taught me that if you order anything online, go through PayPal because then that party that you're ordering from doesn't get your information. What are you having a hard time seeing, Debbie? Or do I want to know? Awesome. Awesome. That's amazing. You know who got me started was Amber. I was watching some of her lives and she's doing her diamond art painting. And I'm like, that looks like fun. And so I went and bought one. It was on sale at Hobby Lobby and I went and bought it. And now I'm addicted. I haven't been able to work on the one I'm working on right now for a while because I'm having some neck pain and stuff. And so when I do it, I tilt my neck and I don't want my neck to hurt anymore. Oh, okay. Yes, Top Hats, prepaid cards. Yes. Oh, okay. Paint you paint. Oh, okay. See, I do ceramic painting too. I paint like little ceramics or for a while I was doing birdhouses. Like at Halloween, I was making like Halloween birdhouses and stuff. But I am so hard on myself that if I didn't think something looked right, a line looked off or something, I'd go back and redo it. And then by the time I got done, it looked awful. So Diamond Art Painting has it all clocked out for me. I just take my little pen and put the little diamonds on there and I'm good to go. But I do also enjoy doing like ceramic painting or wood painting. What do you paint, Debbie? Are you like ceramic or I'm not going to say what I was going to say. This isn't the channel. Never mind. Don't say it. Nice. Yeah, I've redone that. I did redos and stuff too. I'll probably eventually go back to painting because I did enjoy it. But right now I'm on this kick. I don't know how many I've done so far. I have a couple that I still have to finish, and I think I have about 8 or 9 of them that are still in the package waiting to be done. Art stuff. Nice. Nice, nice. It keeps me, my mind goes a thousand different ways. And so when I sit down with something like that, I just focus on that and I'm not like overthinking and being anxious. Oh, nice, nice. So you are very crafty. Yes, yes, Bella. Yes, that's where that goes. Thank you. I mean, I just got after Kimmy, and then I about said it. Whew, but y'all know. Yeah, never mind. Next subject. So, does anybody out there have weird pets? Or am I the only one with a weird pet? Anybody has cats, dogs? Anybody have hamsters or guinea pigs, birds, reptiles? Any of those kind of people out there? Mine too, Debbie. I live right by Hobby Lobby, so and when they do their sales, whew, like after Christmas sales and everything's 70%. Girl, I'm in there buying it, and then by next Christmas I'll forget. I'll put it somewhere and I'll forget that I have it. But do you really, Outcast? Nice, awesome. How big is it? Oh, I'm sorry, Top Hats. You'll know when the time is right. You'll know when the time is right. I'm sorry about that. You know what? What's weird that I'm the weirdest thing I'm figuring out right now is talking. I was talking about my channel and stuff, and I wasn't talking to chat. I was okay, but being on a panel with people, I ask you guys a question, and then I wait for a response, and it doesn't happen. I have to read chats. I have to read chat to get that response. So that's taking me a minute to, because when I'm on panel, that I've got people talking to me, and so that's kind of strange to me. His name is Pickles. Oh, he's a little baby. That's awesome. That's very cool. What my daughter doesn't know, my I have a son, and but he doesn't live in town. But my daughter doesn't know is Luna could live for up to 30 years. So if something happens to me, Luna's gonna be willed to my grandson. She doesn't know that. She doesn't even know I have a spider yet. I haven't really told a whole lot of my family because they're gonna think I'm crazy. I mean, I am, but I just don't need that added on top of it. I don't need to be judged about my spider. Kimmy! Oh my god! Kimmy is on one tonight. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm like, you saw a pickle? We all see pickles, but nope, not that kind of pickle. I haven't seen one of those kind of pickles in a long time. Sorry. Oh my goodness. You guys are awesome. I know. Bella's been really good. Usually you guys are like, well, usually it's the three of us being bad together. So, but Kimmy's got this all by herself tonight. That's funny. So, okay, I've been on here almost 45 minutes and I don't think I'm stuttering as much. I think I'm a little bit more comfortable. So, that's good, I think. Oh no, Outcast. I'm sorry. That was like, if you guys have not been over to Kimmy's page and watched her live, and I don't remember what the live's called, and I'm not going to say what it's about because we're not doing that on my channel. But if you need a laugh, go watch. Kimmy, what is that live called? I don't remember. But if you want to laugh, go watch that live. I was in tears watching it on replay. It's hysterical. And of course, got Miss Bella over there. I think you guys were all there though, but she did a great stream tonight on Jeff Warren's, and that was really interesting. Yeah, I knew about him, but there was different things that Bella taught me tonight that I did not know. Very strange story. Just it fascinates me, that kind of stuff. I want to know how people's brains work to make them like that. No, that one's tomorrow, Debbie. That one's tomorrow. Thank you, Top Hats. I appreciate that, you guys. I mean, I can talk. I'm a talker, but I'm a rambler. I just blah, 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 keep talking and don't even know what I'm talking about half the time. I appreciate you guys being here. And it looks like I've held 5 people in here for a while, so that's amazing because I honestly thought it was gonna be me, Kimmy, and Bella in here tonight, which would have been fine. I'd been fine with that. I have no expectations. I'm not gonna be one of those creators that jumps on to do a live and sees I only have 1 and 2 people in my chat and think I did a failed that night. Nope, nope, because that's 1 or 2 people that I just shared a story with. So I could have 2 people in my chat or I could have a ton of people in my chat. It doesn't matter because I know that each person that's in my chat is learning something about a person who has been forgotten. So that's what's important to me, is getting those names out there, getting them, bringing them to life again, I guess I would say, and not physically, but mentally. I'm bringing them back. I'm bringing their story back. And that's important because I think everybody deserves coverage on their stories. I don't agree with it just being, I don't understand why there's cases that are being covered right now and they're being covered every day, and there's no updates on them. And I have nothing against those streamers. I watch those streamers, but why can't you talk about who you're talking about today? And if there's no more updates, then go talk about somebody else. Why can't we get all those names out there? To me, it's not fair. How do we just pick one person and be like, you're the person we're going to cover, you're important, and nobody else is? I'll never understand that. It is sad. It breaks my heart. And like, the first one I'm going to cover, and there's not a whole lot of information on this poor girl, but she's important. It may only be like a 30-minute stream and then, we can talk after and stuff. But even if it's only a 30-minute stream, that's 30 minutes that her name got brought out, her story got told. Thanks, Bella. But yeah, I don't know why I have such a passion for cold case files, but something in me just like made me just be like, because I thought for a while, what do I want to cover? I don't want to cover drama because I am hot headed and y'all don't want to see that. And that, I have, we have enough of those channels covering and they do a good job at it. I didn't want to be just the true crime, because we've got a lot of true crime people out there. I want to do something different. And yeah, there is cold case creators out there. Like I said, I follow some of them, but they're not as many as there is on like the true current crimes that are happening now. So why not open up some of these files and see what we can do to help these people? And a goal of mine would be, you know, my channel gets a little bit bigger and I start covering crimes and maybe a family of a victim reaches out to me and wants to come on panel and talk about that story. That would be amazing. To me, that would be a dream to have somebody reach out to me and be like, "You covered the story. I'd love to come up on panel and tell the family side or tell what the family knows that maybe you missed." That would be amazing. And please, if I'm getting all of my research from reputable sites, but if for some reason I ever express any misinformation, please come to me with it. I don't want to, I don't want to be out there telling you any misinformation. And we're not perfect. There is part of this girl's story that I am going to cover. One of the pages that I was looking at, and there was comments on the story, and somebody added a comment about stuff maybe had further progressed. And I don't even think I want to bring that part of it up because when I research more pages, nobody else talks about it. So to me, I don't know. That was just somebody that read the article that commented. So I'm not even going to bring that update up because I could not find it anywhere else. So I don't know if it's true. So that won't even be brought up. And now I forgot what to say. That's my problem is I start talking, and then I just quit. And I'm like, well, what do I say now? I have already added email. I added an email today, Top Hats. So yes, yes, and definitely. I don't think you were in here, but yes, definitely. If there's a story that you want covered that you know about, if you have, if I don't know if anybody in here is a family member of a cold case victim, but if you know that, if you are, I would even love to have, that on panel to talk about their stories. So yes, I did add. I made a Patron email, so it's I've heard that that's one of the safest emails to use. So and yes, yes, and I even want to eventually do like people reach out and give me stories and then maybe do like a poll and do like a viewer's choice live where you guys have chosen what you want me to talk about. That would be great too because I want to cover what you guys want to hear about, what you guys maybe have read about and you want to know more information. But yes, I was very careful. I learned that from Jenny Jen Jen. I remember watching one of her lives talking about emails and that all creators need, to be safe with emails. And so yes, I went today and got that's linked on my channel on my page. It has my email there. So yes, definitely, definitely, definitely. Okay, I'll get that to you. Bella, are you guys, me and Bella, are you taking notes on some stuff that I'm, like getting you the link for my email and remind me? Because you know what? I'll forget as soon as I get off of here. Okay, guys. Anything else? Anything else y'all want to talk about? Tonight was just a fun, relaxed. Thank you, Top Hats. Thank you. But yeah, as this channel, if there's people that, have heard of a certain story, 'cause like I said, 200,000 cold case files. 200,000. And the person that I'm going to cover, I don't even know. I don't even know how exactly I found her. I think I opened it up and it listed and, like, she was one of the top one, and I clicked on her and I was like, "Okay, this is the first one I'm covering." Oh, Kimmy! Ooh. No, you don't want a blue waffle, Debbie. You don't, I promise. Nope. Y'all, a blue waffle is not food, and don't Google it. You'll be sorry, but no, it's not a food. It's not a food. Kimmy, why you do these? Oh my goodness. Kimmy. You are on one tonight, girl. No, but you're cracking me up. You're keeping the chat going. So thank you. Oh, Debbie, you don't want to. You don't want to. I promise you. Don't. Yeah, Outcast. Don't do it. Don't. Friends, don't let friends Google blue waffle. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness, y'all. Holy crap. You guys are funny. Thank you guys for coming in here. You have no idea how much this means to me. Like, honestly, I I wasn't sure making a channel was such a good idea. I mean, I didn't know, people are gonna come watch me. I just I'm one of those that very hard on myself, and I'm just like, yeah, nobody's gonna want to hear what I have to say. Nobody's gonna sub up. Nobody and top ads. So yeah, my deepest love to all of you for being here, and anybody that watches this on replay, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the views, the likes, the subs. You all are what's gonna help me make this channel grow. Without you guys there in chat watching and talking, that it's what would be the purpose of having no one in here and nobody rewatching and me doing these and worthless because nobody would get the word out. So knowing that I have people that are interested in what I have to say, that you guys have all actually been in here almost an hour listening to me mumbling, stuttering, and talking about nothing means a lot. Means a lot. And I appreciate y'all. So we're almost at an hour. I think I will, unless there's anything else y'all want to talk about, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it. I love you all. I appreciate y'all for being here. And as soon as I get all my research done and I can figure out a time to do my first, thank you, Top Hats, do my first live about a cold case file, I'll let y'all know. I'll post it on my community post and I'll schedule a live for it. And thank you guys for choosing to spend time with me on a Saturday night. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here, guys. I love y'all. And again, thank you. I appreciate you all. So, good night. Thanks for being here. Yay, y'all were part of history. Y'all came to my first live. Bye. Good night. Thank you, Top Hats. Thank you.